Hello, this is Candace Arney. I'm here again with Joel Bruce Wallach, the inventor of Powerforms. Our subject today is feeling good in your body, and Joel is going to talk to you about the yellow Divine Essence Disc. Take it away, Joel.
Candace, the yellow divine essence disc is the essence of fire. Now, it's not hot or warm, and we're talking about the essence of, or the element of. So the element of fire is something that is lively, and the circuitry in this disc is created to create a fiery elemental quality, but very subtle. And when you interact with it, it lightens and brings life to every part of you. Now, the reason that's important for interacting with being comfortable in your body, the body is, of course, physical, but it's also alive. So when you interact with the fire element, remember, it's not hot, it's just the element of that kind of fiery life energy, the spark in every cell. So you interact with that, and your body starts to feel, in a subtle way, more alive, and that helps you to feel comfortable in your body because you're recognizing that your body is part of a flowing, living reality, and it connects you more deeply with the fact that everything is alive. Now, when I say that, it sounds hopelessly mystical and mysterious, because when we talk about everything being alive, it's not as if my coffee cup is going to get up and start walking and dancing. About at a deep level of the atoms and the molecules, there is some sort of spinning, shimmering, living something within it. And what more and more people are discovering, you don't have to have scientists explain it to you. You can have your own personal experience with life. You can personally experience, I can sense, especially when I have something holding the resonance for me, I can feel a shimmer that seems to be alive, like a tiny fiery spark within everything.
Kind of
It's a
lights
subtle
you up.
experience. Hmm?
Kind of lights you up.
It lights you up, so to speak. Yeah. And when you interact with the fire element, because it helps you to feel lighter and more expansive, warmer and more alive in a subtle way, it lets you recognize that there's something alive in you, that there's something of life. And that's really important, because when you feel into your body and you stop labeling your body as just how tall you are, what you weigh, what you look like, whatever category you think you've been put into by society, when you recognize this eternal fire, that's what people talked about thousands of years ago when they would, go up on a mountaintop and they would say, I sense that everybody's made of light. And, you look at from person to person in society and you think, oh, I don't think they're made of light. But if you start to have experiences where you feel it, then you start to recognize that's what the mystic on the mountaintop was talking about. They were saying everybody is made of this subtle energy. And so it's the element of fire, it's not literal fire. So you might want to put it on the solar plexus and just keep it there for several minutes and just see if there's a subtle warm feeling that starts to happen. Or maybe in your heart center, just to get more flow there. Or maybe you want to interact the meridians and nerves of your body. You can interact with it that way, with your thumb tips and fingertips like so. You can interact with the element of fire.
Wow.
And it may or may not warm you up.
Without
But
getting burnt.
as I tune into it, it's a subtle shimmer. It's almost like a flicker. And for those that aren't used to energy at first, this will all sound mystical and weird, but the more you experience and you let the power forms smooth out your energy, because the more you work with them, your energy literally gets filtered and smoothed. The more you experiment and the more you experience, you can discover that there's something alive, like an eternal tiny flame in every cell, and you can start to notice it. So I invite you to do that.
Wow, Joel, that's fabulous. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Candace.
Until next time.
Until next time.